Well, well. Look who's finally come to. I was starting to worry. How rude of you to keep me waiting so long. I know you're awake. Stop pretending and open your eyes. Much better. Thank you for obliging me. And don't try to wriggle out of those bindings. They're quite secure, I assure you. Now, you're probably wondering what's happened, or perhaps not, judging by that look in your eye. You know exactly what's happened. It seems as though you aren't very used to failing. Well, don't worry. I won't tell anybody if you don't. Oh, I'm sorry. What was that? It's a tad bit difficult to understand you with that cloth in your mouth. Unfortunately, I won't be removing it anytime soon. Not until I've said what I need to say. You see, you appear to be of the rude sort, if your earlier actions are anything to go by. For both of our sakes, I want to prevent any possible interruptions. You are here, in this room, because you have made a grave mistake. You are not the first assassin that has been sent to off me, but you are certainly the boldest. No poisons, no snipers, just you, me, and a very sharp blade. And all this within the walls of my very own home. How bold, how disrespectful of you. But don't worry. I forgive you. Like I said, you are not the first. But I must say, you are the only one that has gotten so close to me. I'll have to have a word with security about that. You know, I commend you as much as I pity you. You act as another mindless pawn, obeying the whims of a far-removed master. I wonder what motivates you. Is it money? I have plenty of that. You could have simply asked for it. Is it fame? Some of your kind are quite egotistical, I've noticed. Is it some form of aimless revenge? You have a tragic backstory that justifies your actions of killing others? Or do you think you're working for the greater good? Ridding the world of its various evils. Oh, that would be rich. I think you're smarter than to believe that, however. You wouldn't have gotten so close to me if you weren't. So, I ask again, what motivated you to break into my home and assault me? I'll remove the gags now so that you may speak. There we are. Now talk. Nothing to say? You're giving me the silent treatment? How typical. I thought you'd be more interesting than that. The stoic and mysterious cliché is so overdone. There's been countless others like you, you know. Countless others that have been brought before me to face the consequences of their actions. I'm bored of your type, but I have faith that you'll prove to be a bit more satisfying by the end. At least for your sake, I hope you are. You seem unfazed. That must be because you don't know how this little game goes. Allow me to enlighten you. First, I'll ask a question, which I've done, and you won't answer. You'll appraise me with the schooled indifference, as if my words don't affect you. And perhaps they don't, but they will. Eventually. You'll come to realize that my tolerance runs quite thin, and that I am particularly testy after an attempt has been made on my life. I'll make some rather unpleasant promises. You'll keep quiet until my promises become reality, and then... then you'll sing for me. But it won't be what I want to hear, oh no. You'll insult me, thrash, fight, until you can't. You'll be so overwrought, so tired. You'll realize that none of this was worth the trouble. You'll tell me everything. So, why don't we just skip to the more pleasant parts, yes? Oh, now that wasn't very nice. You will address me with respect. We are not barbarians, after all. Do not fret, though. I am not too upset. I've been called worse. Now, on to my questions, and do be a dear and answer them. The situation becomes quite upsetting when I don't get my answers, as you already know. So tell me, how did you get here? Who do you work for? What are their plans? Oh, come now. Not a peep? You're just going to keep looking at me like that? Not a problem, I suppose. You do seem like the type to play hard to get. Fair enough. I have the patience of a saint, but, well, do you see those two grunts by the door? Unluckily for you, they are quite eager to meet you, and I'm afraid that I'm inclined to oblige them. I treat my own very well, you see, but for now, I'm willing to treat you better. We'll keep it our little secret, so why don't you be a doll and... You just spit on my shoe. That's it. That's strike 3. Boys, they're all yours. You'll regret your actions by the morning. I'll be back for you, and I expect compliancy. For now, they're just going to rough you up a bit. Let us know when you're ready to talk.